Yo, it's your boy DC3 from Dctree-Nation.com, where we cover hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. The San Antonio Spurs are struggling on defense again. But really, should we be surprised? We shouldn't be surprised, guys. But before I jump too far into it, if you like my content, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, the Spurs are really struggling in their last 5 games. They are 1-4. And it's not so much that they're losing, it's the way they are losing. You know, some of these games are blowouts. A lot of these games are giving up a hell of a lot of points. 141, 127 twice, 125. And I get that, you know, LaMarcus and DeRozan didn't play in that worst game, that 141 blowout by the Warriors. But still, man, it's ugly out there defensively for the Spurs, a team that is known, or organization that is known for its defense over the years. But the truth is, the Spurs just don't have the personnel, man. They don't have defensive players. You know, the only defensive player they had that was worth a dang was Derek White this year. And with, you know, Murray hurt, you know, that's another guy that's out. So you kind of got to start looking at RC Buford, you know, a little funny and thinking, hey, man, why aren't you making any moves? Why aren't you active? Why weren't you active on the trade deadline? You know, and don't get me wrong. I mean, he could have been very active for all I know. But, you know, the San Antonio press didn't pick up on anything really that got Spurs fans excited. It's one thing to miss out on a trade or nearly get a trade, but we didn't hear anything. And the Spurs, they just seemed very complacent, very complacent. And coming off this Kawhi situation, I mean, you knew you were going to lose your best defender. Then you knew that Danny Green was going to be part of that trade. And you knew that Murray was hurt. I mean, he got hurt in the preseason. He hasn't played in the regular season all game. You could have went after a Jonathan Simmons. You could have went after a 3D type player that puts you in the mind of Danny Green. Because the Spurs need help defensively, man. They need help defensively. But it just seemed like they were complacent. And now, you know, after the trade deadline, we looking pretty bad, pretty darn bad. Just to put this whole thing in perspective, think about this. If Manu Ginobili, 41-year-old Manu Ginobili, was playing today on the Spurs, he would be their best perimeter defender by far, easily. And that's sad to say. And to be honest with you, I want to say all this is about talent and ability, but a lot of this is heart. And the Spurs, you know, they don't have the players that are just invested in the defensive end. Bellinelli is not invested. Bertans isn't invested. DeRozan is not invested. So if I'm Greg Popovich, man, throw Lonnie Walker out there, man. He's hungry. He's young. He's raw. He makes mistakes, but at least he can grow. At least he can get better. Because right now the Spurs, they can use all the help they can get. I say bench some of those vets and put Lonnie Walker out there and see what happens. Hope for the best, man. Hope for the best. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Just a rant video. Well, rantish video on the Spurs. And I don't want to put it all on RC, but man, you just got to wonder, why didn't you make some moves, my guy? Some moves. All right, guys, for more information on the Spurs, check out the main page, Dctree-Nation.com. Like us on Facebook. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm brother out. Peace.